Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Just going to give you my thoughts on these KZ negative roll goalkeeper gloves. These are my first individual glove review on my channel. So if you like the stuff, stay tuned. There's plenty more of these to come. We've got 3 or 4 more of these to shoot today. So if you like the stuff, make sure you stay tuned and subscribe. But first thing to say about these gloves is they are a negative roll cut and they retail at 45 English pounds. For the price of the glove, there are many excellent points and some not so great. The first kind of negative thing I want to talk about the gloves and not so much the gloves is the packaging. For a £45 glove, this packaging here, it's not really anything different than say a £20 glove you get. You just expect a little better from a glove that's worth this much. So I was a little underwhelmed when I got that. And another thing that I wasn't too happy with when I got the gloves is I actually bought 3 pairs of these gloves and they were £45 each, and the fit on the gloves is way off. I wear a size 9 in pretty much every glove I've ever bought, and just for example, have a look at the pinky finger here on these gloves. Like, how small does that finger look in comparison to other fingers? It's very stubby and just doesn't look in proportion to the rest of the glove at all. And it's actually quite uncomfortable to wear. It does take a lot of breaking in before you get used to them. So the main thing about these gloves is I would definitely recommend moving up at least half a size and possibly even a full size. I wear a 9, and if I was to order these gloves again, I'd probably buy in a 9.5 at least. And another thing is I actually bought 3 pairs of these, like I said, and these gloves I haven't worn these at all. This pair here that I'm introducing now, and there's a big chunk out of latex here on one of the gloves that I ordered, and for the price of the gloves, and I actually sent an email about this and heard nothing back, and it's been nearly 2 weeks. So that's not great customer service. I was expecting a little better, but anyway, moving on. Aside from this, they're still quality gloves. I've used another pair of these that I have here to the side as well, and I've probably worn them about 10 times now, and they are quite decent gloves. In fairness, if other than the sizing, there's not much I'd fault on the gloves. There are a negative roll Giga Grip Palm. They are quite good palm. In fairness, I would have no problem recommending these gloves to someone else. Uh, Another feature on the gloves, the strap is actually on backwards, as you can see here. Well, I would consider it backwards, and it doesn't bother me, but I would prefer it the other way. The main reason why is, as you can see this bit here, it doesn't stick out as much here. I have another glove here on my left hand here as I'm recording, and I've the strap pulled as tight as it can go, and I have it down, and this bit out here just kind of annoys me. I like the strap to be really, really secure, and as you're moving, this bit kind of it flaps about a small bit every now and again, and I would just expect that to be a little better. And another kind of, I suppose, negative point I have about the gloves on this glove, on the gloves here, the Velcro positioning and the pull strap. When I'm using these gloves, when you have to put on the other glove, you can't help but put a lot of abrasion on the index finger of the other glove, because you either have to pull on the pull tab and it does affect the latex on the palm, or on this especially if you don't want to use the pull tab, either one. Like, as I said, I have a pair of gloves here, and these are well used now, so ignore the colour of them, but they have no marks anywhere else on the palm other than here from putting on and off the glove. So it's not a major big deal, as are none of the other things I've mentioned. It's just some things I would say could be a real improvement for KZ if they were to bring on another range. But as far as performance goes, I haven't really been able to fault these gloves. They're quite decent. I would definitely recommend them. They're quite a meaty glove. The smooth latex backhand is something that I really like in a glove. It gives it gives a really secure, tight feel without being uncomfortable. Other than the sizing being off, if I bought these gloves in the correct size, which is something that they should have really had on the website, if they obviously know their gloves don't come true to size, that they're very tight fit. There's no information about this on their website, which is another bad point on the company, really. So if you are buying these, definitely move up at least a half size. But the glove themselves, the neoprene on the glove, this part of the glove fits excellently. It kind of reminds me of the old VG3 gloves, 2009 version, the Tim Krul version as they're known. This part is very breathable here. It's very nice to wear. I've worn another pair of these gloves in all sorts of conditions, and they haven't really been faulted. There's very little wear on the pair that I have worn. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these gloves all round. I would probably give these gloves a 7.5 out of 10. They have potential to be a lot higher if they were just tweaked a small bit. So other than that, there's not much else to say other than they're quite decent gloves. Make sure you move up that half size.